Rare photos that will leave you speechless. Military cycle with spring wheels in early 1900s. In the Japanese city of Nara, near the National Museum, a still unexplained phenomenon takes place for an hour. Deer meet every summer evening. This painting by a patient in the early stages of dementia. A Parthian necklace, despite being 2,000 years old, is in pristine condition and retaining even its chains. This is Melanie and Trevor. She's in a wheelchair and he's blind. Together they climb mountains. The homework doodles of a 7-year-old who lived in the 13th century shows that kids haven't changed that much. A Wendy's built with shipping containers. Golden Gate Bridge cable construction, 1935 worker on wooden catwalk. The rarest peacock tree. A library in Tibet containing 84,000 untouchable scrolls containing history of mankind for 1,000 years. Arnold Schwarzenegger breaks the Bavarian stone lifting record, 508 pounds, 254 kilos, in 1967. The lift had to be done cold with no warm-up or preparation. In 2000, 18-year-old Zeb Quinn vanished after work in Asheville. Days later, his car appeared with headlights on, a puppy inside, and pink lipstick lips with an exclamation mark smeared across the back window. He was never found. This 1960s speedometer shows the number of car lengths needed to stop the car at various speeds. Someone's thumb, 20 months after cut with a utility knife. Container for transportation of 0.15 grams of californium, 252. In 2019, a Jamaican man turned up to collect his winning $1.5 million lottery check wearing a scream mask. He said he wore the mask because he didn't want his relatives hounding him for money. Tree that grows spare parts. The sediment from this chemical reaction looks like a marshy forest. Indian space program in the early 1960s transporting parts of their rocket. Someone was away from home for a couple of weeks. A day before they came back, the landlord took all the mail out of the mailbox and threw it on the front porch to be rained on. In 2012, Felix Baumgartner skydives from an astounding 127,852 feet in the air, becoming the first person to break the sound barrier in freefall. Jean Bedel Bokassa, 1921 to 1996, was the dictator of the Central African Republic between 1966 and 1979. In 1976, Bokassa proclaimed himself emperor, spending half of the national treasury in his coronation. After his overthrow, he was accused of cannibalism. In 2012, a man named Spencer West, who was born without legs, climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa. He did it for charity, raising $750,000 to bring sustainable water to drought-ridden regions in East Africa. In the 1920s, a drink called Radithor was sold as an energy booster and cure for ailments like impotence. It was literally radium dissolved in water, slowly poisoning its wealthy buyers. It never became a public health crisis because only the rich could afford it. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more content.